We need to be absolutely blunt as a nation. Another innocent little girl is dead, and once again, the people who should have protected her were too scared to act. Ask yourself why. Because in Britain today, it's apparently worse to be accused of racism than it is to ignore a child being beaten, tortured, and ultimately killed. The tragic case of Sara Sharif, just 10 years old, is a damning indictment of a society that's utterly paralysed by fear, fear of words, and fear, frankly, of baseless accusations. The horror that that child endured should never, ever have happened. Broken bones, burns, injuries so severe that they frankly defy comprehension. And yet there was no intervention. Why? Because asking questions about a bruised child suddenly coming to school wearing a hijab might, God forbid, upset someone's cultural sensitivities. And let's be clear, this isn't an isolated issue, it's a pattern. You've seen it time and again. The authorities tiptoe around certain issues and abuse within them, terrified of being branded as bigots. But what's truly bigoted is valuing multicultural dogma over a child's life. If the inquest into Sara's death doesn't examine the toxic culture of fear that let us slip through the cracks, then it's not worth the paper it's written on. And the real racism, well, the real racism is pretending that little girls like Sara and the girls in Rotherham, Telford and Oldham aren't worth protecting. Little Sharif deserved a world more than she actually received. She deserved to live in a country that put her life and her safety above a little bit of middle-class politically correct discomfort. If we don't learn from this tragedy, from her tragedy, then we're complicit in the next one. No more excuses. No more looking the other way. It's time to stand up for British values and actually stop apologising for them.